contributing factor to
it is not
industry,
it's not necessarily a contribution. In fact, the skit is supposed to be a discovery platform.
Okay,
it's supposed to be a discovery avenue for producers or bigger studios to find such talent and use them in their project. The skit is supposed to be you showcasing what you can do. Maybe you are very comedic. Maybe you are very dramatic. Maybe you are very romantic. Maybe somebody likes action, so it may not be skit, but he will get a small sound that is very malicious. Now while you do a voiceover to it and exhibit what he can do. So you, the bigger studio, you may need a martial art person. You go to this channel, you'll find this person doing a lot of martial art, then you take the person in. So the skit is not supposed to be a contributory factor. However, it's supposed to be a stepping stone to push young filmmakers out there. But unfortunately, it looks as if social media is becoming, especially YouTube, is becoming a very serious platform. So even skit makers are taking their production up a higher notch, and they are doing very well. But their focus is not on doing commercial content. Theirs is to create content that will sell them out, so that even if the platform is not paying, they could get other sponsorship from outside. For instance, Ghana TikTok does not pay compared to Canada TikTok and US TikTok, but then Ghanaian TikTokers are able to cash out from ads and collabs and other things you get from the influencer deals they get. So that is how they make their money. They don't make money from premieres and releases and film festivals and things like that. So I do not think that the short films are contributory factors.
Okay, maybe some question because we need two producers a didn't come up, and from directors a didn't come up. And I'm guessing now omutimi at the story about out and I say omope actors are you don't get, because we'll be up as YouTube,
No, it's not like they don't scout well enough.
No, these are top-notch producers and directors too.
I tell you, you're only and me, okay, for me, I follow Shelley from Pamanso a lot, and the whole world knows that if Shelley should say, I'm doing a national tour, I'm looking for talent, anywhere she goes to, the audition ground to be full.
No, already you talent, young talent, more industry, like Kumawood film directors, or more the big guns in the Kumawood. Now all of them are doing their YouTube. It is a me back quasi or say quasi, the person will travel moving mamia. It is difficult getting them. Yes,
now I should leave my own income and my channel should suffer. That is how they think. But Nigeria, you get it like that. For Nigeria, if Ruth Kadiri is a producer, but then she could go on another platform and shoot for them, what she needs is her money. That's all.
Okay, so Rebecca said, what is the problem here? Because it's affecting and killing the industry.
I think complacency is one. And the inability for the production studios to negotiate a fair wage for their characters or the cast or the actors. I think that could be a contributing factor, but mainly complacency and I'll say pride is what is killing our intelligent actors and people of the sort. I don't know if you're getting me.
I get it.
Yes, so I am thinking that if we really want to do better, then when you are calling, I am of the assertion, something that I think Shelley did that has helped her, she's able to get good talent, is she wasn't only depending on the big faces who are already out there. Your Frau now fine. One man, she has a database of talent she could use. Do you understand her? So I think that if you're calling a talent and the talent is not showing up, I think that you should have a contingency plan, a plan B, somebody that is at the background, that if, let's say I am a big face, I called Kwaz come and perform this role, and Kwaz ground me. It's not like I couldn't pay her, it's not because of anything. she simply didn't want to come because she felt like her channel was growing. That is fine. I have Vas who I have, let's see, Vas a guy, so I want a girl. Kwaz is not available, so we have, let's say, K3. K3 is older, but those I see the role that we gave Kwaz. K3 is older, alright, but she could also play that same role because for whatever reason, I mean depending on the story. And she calls K3 because she has K3 and she uses K3. So I think we are too dependent on the big faces, too much.
Okay.
Too dependent on them.
Right. Kwaku. Maybe we say now Chichiku. What's the other guy's name?
39.
Popoku Wilson. They are supposed to be the new guys. Omana Koyson come so movie industry. Say if a Jacko ne Kwakume no more FAD out. But we can say the opportunity to come out now page idea because almost what that niche no is our potential sure. And that firepower no to hold up. But what is the problem?
Khobby, in my own thinking, I believe say the disrespect among for show when they were nobody.
Okay.
There's the more reason they've decided to be on their own.
Okay.
And once YouTube need that kind of say formal look, formal settings. Like your show said, this is what you have to do. In terms of
more of it's not just scripted.
Yes.
Yeah.
The hands I have my phone, I have my camera, now me good. Now I believe that this thing was said. I will come do it far. I will try again next time. But when it comes to the movie side now, here no matter so lay down where I hear so making sure that ruin yes play. Over elaborate,
yes.
But when it comes to the skit making other stuff, I will be to me over elaborate and other things. So I believe that and also can be and said Americano, young crew hano or more movies and as a more opportunity to employ people, get people scouted near the other. Sometimes that's a unyo be a mumu. So unyo be a I feel now grade 1 hour, they don't respect you, and they don't even think that a day may come that will be to my home. In Tinkolana, do mu pim na fa mo they don't respect those people.
I feel now from
one family and yes, time and I mean you biano. Until now, say social media not pick ya mamia. Mammy did you wow, that is what they do.
There's a movie name for
oh, you're moving in the Befa by check. They were quite show.
Oh, yeah,
as I'm a mouth, what introduce you?
Harmless question.
Okay, in 10 years, I just done channel, the special one about special aquaba. And the conversation here started, and then if I say we now problems, and I wife also, among me skating in the YouTube. Could it be a contributing factor to industry for
just like now, Kweku kind of maybe they have a different view to that. From the move through by medical care count number 3 maybe the I think that your difference between content creators and a professional
filmmakers,
actors. So what party or more content here or more YouTube or more not all the good content creators, YouTubers and our some could scene and could movie or meet me okay. Kweku said something say I don't know wait me a far and far tomorrow you try again. But on set you'll be given script and so kind out here say na producer and director person scene neko.
Okay.
Sometimes you add one kasa also 1 or 2 things to it to make it look original and as it good. But most of it you need to go by the principles, the guidelines now.
Exactly.
Director and producer at the amount.
Action, cut.
Exactly. But for content creation, or to need them and our one and phobia, there are even some words. I'll be to use normal content or proper movie and use. and there are so many things that are very restrictive. You know, be a bit good in content creation, and then about seeing them as actor and actress proper movie. Nigeria, for instance, there are so many people who are good. They have the numbers when it comes to content creation, but actors and actresses grooming just like that can say. And Quadano, but will be in a name. They have time, they groom them. Yeah, the end Tessa. Papa person no one the face, they be a Brantipana, Yana, in ye. Sa forgetting that a day will come. One, you are everything about. Two, I come to beat Yaba, Bibi oh, wow, everything Yaba. Yeah, the end Tessa. And it is not only even in the movies in Guana, yeah, part of world nights, the country we Tessa. Yeah, it's like almost everywhere we be. So who could see Juma? Penibu or now who did in Asia when they see the potentials in you, a 1-1 and it tries it, they will bring you closer. Will try to surprise you. Say, be ya, who me drew baby, but opening microphone now go out there. As you know, the crank can him. Yeah, some one a bit my way. Me share the Hollywood industry now. A huge. A lot of actors and actresses. Obia so jane dey Obia on the road. Obia are now and the Academy Awards na say ye ma friends actors and actresses and awards. Also a lot of categories. Yeah. Obia nyane dey. But when we come to our partner, it looks like as a person me nko na me the star.
Na guy will be.
Say Obia o say ye swini ye.
Oh, yeah there no. Yeah there na come here papa no.
The young stars. What has it?
Almost so come exactly.
Because the industry is sanity.
They hate. We hate competition. We hate criticisms.
Because America, there's Dwayne Johnson, there's a Kevin Hart, and their friend is saying almost those people. They all come together to make one movie.
Yes.
The Expendables. There was Arnold Schwarzenegger. There was Sylvester Stallone. There was Jason Statham. You know, these are big guys.
These are big
in
guys.
one movie.
I get you right. Even grownish, big faces were inside. Little, we had bigger faces inside, and I think Regina Hall was an executive producer and an actor. They are saying that over there they don't fear competition. The only problem that sometimes Hollywood faces is the ability to push you, because I don't know if you guys watched Victorious, but there was one particular character that anybody that watched Victorious fell in love with the guy because the guy was nice. Do you understand? But after Victorious, you barely saw the guy around, and he himself was saying that he found it difficult to break out of the character he was giving. So it is the ability to promote the person in various light. Bridgerton, Reggae Jean-Page, the person that acted as Simon Bassett, the Duke, he had acted other movies, but it was Bridgerton that made him very popular. Aaron Pierre was also an actor. Their only problem is pushing. Exactly.
That big. Kiki Palmer, Akila and the Spelling Bee.
Yes,
that is the movie. If you want to remember Kiki Palmer,
you remember her for years.
Because Akila and the Spelling Bee, something huge that Obia want to watch.
Everybody even wanted to be an excellent speller.
Until recently, I share a movie. I forgot the movie. I was like, wow,
she's really grown.
She's grown. She's grown now. I say, where did you go?
The movie, I say, groom one. I don't know musicians there. And you live on that hit. Nti sana sitie se ye don so bebrea unya wo dia
you are good. See, Rob, I don't even cut verse off. There are some people and they are very good, but they are not popular, but they cash out too. They are not cash out, but there are some that are popular that are not able to cash out like that.
Aside all what we've mentioned, another thing is why a higher power will come and say we've spoken about how and you have done share in the industry. It is a biggest company. Don't want to share that.
Enim is not inside one industry. You have two divisions. How?
So far, Abrofono, over Nigeria, any other way. Big stars, a nipa soup. Omit differences, but when it comes to business, as professionals, they come together. Yes, or me. There are these two girls at the point in time in Nollywood. Yes, about boy, one in the Lizzie Gould and then drama.
Destiny.
Destiny Tiku. They used to be friends.
Who
close friends. Later on, news about yes about the other boyfriend. On the social media and then for about a year or two, it kept on going that way. One producer needed it too on set. Said the year or in for the last 3-4 months, they've been able to ionize every differences. Now they are on set and Omucha movie. Ghana no. Ofre ko kuma no betina ha. Obeka che also dey Ebenezer no problem. But ni scene on fa Ebenezer twa. No asa da ma flimsy excuse na time bia of ABC na one. Ofre le way betina. The last time the win came to Mushu
ecstasy.
Or say Ebenezer twa we know we here na say oba na sika na yes ono so ni twa no here but I know bia ABC it is never true.
It's never true.
It is never true. I understand say busy ewo sika samani ade ewo but time na me could create teacher ni bi ka say me said we no be din ko ready back as so na me busy oboa. Nobody is busy for who they want to talk to or who they want to make time.
Exactly.
Yen nyina yete will be busy.
And anko we call waiting but so hold on.
Exactly. Nobody is busy. Someone can tell me busy because on person of more attention that time and now we need attention. Say Ebenezer here le we want to say it so. Na yes rating getting na ona obi a hu no say me na be yesi the way here Ebenezer on set yes we hu no say me na be yesi they can find a way enya adwuma
we see area akwa
omutwa two different productions okutwa ha e bia amapa the next time no voice it is done
everywhere
but young point crewman and a bizu omo na no mkusi e ase I phrase but didn't to as a
for the cameras.
For the cameras.
And no crowd is there on the Omunio Modumum. So they can mingle and they can have fun and all that. But a bad business, you know, when you share my glory.
I don't like that.
You are normal and you have your person when they rainy, and they fail to understand that. And mona mama man for having that discussion. The mama didn't get him into more. Now because regardless how we see it, Ebenezer is cashing out and it's a big fish in terms of that skip making in the YouTube thing. But I don't cancer Kwakuma mudin movie nangasemu. But the backers say the way they rainy and not giving the fact that this was movie and this is YouTube. Nowadays, raining is very cheap. Not to say Ebenezer is cheap, but raining is very cheap in the sense that social media will project you and you are doing the right thing. But during those times, Kodomo time, you will suffer to even break through.
Yes.
If Kokumanu is to sit you down and walk you through the kind of hassle and hassle he's gone through, and the Sena situation, Ajakua, but look at Chiku. Look at 39 force, look at Belsen, then they blow on. And social media they blow on. But during those times, you need to wait for your time. As Kwakumanu did, as Kwadun Cancer did. But then you know, if I have my phone, if I have my camera, I can sit at the four corners of my room, do something and hope it blows.
Okay, so made a conversation, you know, then I'm thinking, say, I said, selfishness has killed the.
That is it. I think one of the other contributory factors is the split in the industry. There is Kumawood and there is Gallywood. My friend was telling me that he was saying that initially there was nothing like Kumawood, there was nothing like Gallywood. It was all just under one umbrella, Ghana movie. Gallywood. And the Accra people didn't want to involve the local language. They didn't want to involve local Tebe. So if you remember, their stories were a bit there was a bit of a disconnect between the people and their story because their stories felt too exotic and difficult to relate with the local people. But then Kumawood was the one we could relate to. So across the length and breadth of the country, you could get a Kumawood movie to watch and everybody is discussing it. So the people that became very popular fast were the Kumawood faces, right? So then Accra people also took themselves Gallywood, and Kumasi people say, we like our thing. They took their own, and they did very well. But you see,
what will be a quasi free? It's also another tangent. I can't want to move in and go.
Yes, and you see,
I want to add something to. Let's assume without admitting, say, think industry in a boom how big Ajaku ever and Ajaku team blended. She now know the kind of moving with Brofo. Say Gallywood for no air Brofo.
Right now we are good.
Any everywhere. Ajaku dominance in the area. Ubi I want tip you, Ubi or tip you aside Ghana. Okay. Kokumenu, Lewen. The big faces now what I see. All of them were able to do the AP, the air Brofo. And I'm comedy and residue status no one different but Yachim. We have dominance in most Ababi and it's a free the shores of Ghana. Countries that does not speak P and I want TP, and that is big but Ura Nigeria, Avia, a 1 or 2 movies, baby. And I committee me there, a kind of crown, yes, or the Mr. Ibu Mono, maybe a Beckham. Kokuma no bet me a big but Ura Nigeria, on Sally, Ura Cameroon, on
Sally, that's true.
But for Nigeria, for Mr. Ibu. For Sofia, for why, or a big or by crew or a big, yeah. Because the language now, the we know, even
if it's pidgin or broken language, English class,
they are limited because now yet divided. Thank you, Boma. You could have find a way, even if say a gentleman cabro from influence your car. You better have the characters or more blended in a scene. At the end of the day, every project in Edna Group, to say, my also minor team, and thereby have even Central May, who could room cry and cry journalism, book master for the moons as a woman.
That is very true.
They don't respect you.
That is very
unless or more like Khobby knew more that or no war relationship. But no more can they see the people from Kumasi like meanwhile. So who took my now free the source of Ghana and who see other international journalists now no moving come. They respect and regard but the Yankasi Kruman. I will be into programs that Sikaba or say or channel. Somebody will look at the Kumasi for the
yes.
Like really.
I won't even catch you.
We a short one. Otuado, this I try not to talk about it on the show, but I have to say this. Otuado or Samra boy, Omubo tournament bio. And 2 Kumasi guys wanted to interview him. He asked them because Accra will be the go. You know, so Kumasi. But the Kumasi people, you guys are too dangerous.
Too dangerous, like how?
One interview, no.
Okay. You go.
Right, and you see, there's this. I think when Lil Wayne released the one before Ibrahim Traore, what was the name? A country called Ghana.
Yeah.
Somebody, I think Tonya Sankuma was doing a breakdown concerning a country called Ghana and saying his own thing. And somebody came in and was like, but what do you expect from a Kumawood production? I was like, are you serious? What kind of stupid question is? Sorry. What kind of question is that? How can you ask that question? Yes, we understand that Kumawood has its own style. But you can't tell me that Kumawood cannot produce quality content. It's like saying black Hollywood and white Hollywood. You can't tell me black Hollywood cannot produce quality content. And you see, Prof, we are, what's our population? 34 million in excess.
Yes.
Nigeria is over 200 million.
Yes.
So if they have a split crab, everybody will get their eating pot. You 34 million and you have a split, and the split to the split is not split. And if you notice that the Accra people, the Gallywood people, their fame came from Nigerian collaboration. Other than that, and they to where they are, they will stay there because the Kumawood people were doing very well. Do you understand? But I think they also refuse to go outside the box to be like, okay, in as much as I speak Chi, so that I could blend with Accra and Kumasi, I can blend with the Kumasi people as well. But sometimes to the complex is also setting, because if I go to Accra, are they going to give me a lead role or a minor role? Are they going to give me the necessary respect that Kumasi will give me? And also we lacked structure, because if we had a structure, the structure would have seen to it that regardless of the split, there will be order.
But I think I'll put that blame on the doorsteps of directors and then the producers. Because actors in the Omo, there's a pool of actors. I want to do a movie. Characters when I'm am I going in for Kumawood? Am I going in for Galwood? Even that Galwood Kumawood no crash shouldn't have come.
It should have come in the first place. It should have just been one umbrella.
Because look Nigeria, the Hausa people do their movies.
Yes. Yeah. And there's one called Asaba.
Also, those movies, but is it in Nollywood?
Yeah.
All right. Anything, me a producer, me a director, my story, me actors. I'll go for Jackie Appiah and I'll go for Lewin. Because these are guys I want in my movie. You foreigners are Omaba Ghana, Omo country.
Yeah.
It's just now a director and I saw say a Jaku and I say Lewin Eka Brofwa. And I want to be sure
exactly.
In terms of me, I blame you now, but you want to mass add division. It is a Khobby runner is wants to produce a movie. Now, so we decided because of the profile content in internet, me I wouldn't say a craft for because I'm like acting English movies now. I'll be doing a great service to the Ghana movie industry. But what about Omo has said so? If you go to a point now. Kuma would no cry, so Omo or to me the fame, yeah. Me no man agenda. Over so chess or the profane as a what?
And sometimes the way they speak the English, it makes it so difficult to listen to them.
Among kind of tree, you know, then I put the subtitle but on at all. But now I felt so uncomfortable when a tree move you, but now be almost be about Bella Samoa and then Nama Macron share on best on the on cabo. Namin, you understand? It's a no way in a kaboom and then. Maybe are we bereft of talent?
Oh yeah, like I told you yesterday, we have an exhausted database of talent.
But Ekwas, okay, yeah, if I say TikToker, there's this small girl, if I know Adoma Oba has a crowd. Yeah. Fashion show started before.
Yeah.
Oba, the girl is
good.
Bilson,
yeah.
Chichiku, what's the one? Sandra. Hey, small girl now make her. She's cast in the mood of Sandra now. No, or movie no. Sandra. She's cast in that mood. It's if Kuma would follow was able to bring up Mama Sewa, Mama Sewa, why didn't you want to pick all those young guys and no put them together?
I feel about that conversation.
That is a non-starter.
About the bang.
As I the industry, I'm sorry.
Per se, I'm for best share rules when movie about the bang. I want someone that has experience to send me or buy a check to send me.
And you see, some of the experienced people can give you the worst movies. I'm not going to mention any movie. I don't want case, but I have watched Ghanaian movies that they put popular faces inside, and it is so difficult to watch. Prof, you can't watch past 7 minutes. It is only in Ghana that they can produce a movie, and when you are watching a movie within 7 to 10 minutes, you are supposed to find the necessary. You are supposed to find the antagonist, the protagonist, and get a brief overview of the whole story before you continue. But Ghana, you watch 20 minutes and you can't even find any. We are beginning to wonder, what are they talking about? The big faces you put inside are acting so terribly. Their dialogues are poor.
But those things happen.
But no, Prof,
those
please.
Things happen. Even
which those things happen?
Even in Hollywood, it happens.
Oh, even in Hollywood, it happens. But I do watch these short films that are on. Let me use Real Short as an example. The actors in Real Shorts are not big actors, but they do very well. Like, for their standard, they do very well, such that if you migrate them from there and take them into a bigger production, maybe Tyler Perry or Shondaland, they will do very well. Look, I'll give you a typical example. Bridgerton, the girl that acted Bridgerton season 3, the girl that acted as Hyacinth, that was her first real gig, and the girl nailed it. So you can't tell me that a big name, like let's say Varas is a big name, and you can't perform poorly.
No. These things happen. They happen. I don't know. I don't know. But and you see, sometimes I watch and I try to take solace in the fact that maybe the big face wasn't paired with a good character. That I only find solace because I've seen that before. I understand. But where all of them
are good and they are producing work for me. Oh,
anyway,
the Jai local movie share for one reason. They are always failing to keep me in suspense. I'm a literature student.
Okay.
Yeah, I know me up in the movie in the busy. Gradually, can I move me Jai? Most among for me, which for more money, but more and long last. Dimino, oh yes, I'll give me.
I think it is a problem of African movies and Kasanga. Yes. Patrick, what's the way forward?
We need to be innovative. Na engine to say, dear, if you are and then one did you will be on board that they come with something different.
Okay.
Yeah, started from the scratch. Yeah, now. Let's get those things done. Back on track. Let's be inclusive. Young fool be a mission movie. We in the world we watch maybe let's bring that person on board. So yeah, so you penny. So to say or your bow let's put everybody, bring everybody together and decide that we want to revive the movie industry without considering see any the face. We in the face. We in the face. I remember about a year or two ago, I just go back and say, oh no, Babaka Kuma would be about or the 6 months very right. It's been 2 years. We try skate by 2-3 times. You cannot do it alone.
Yes, you cannot do it. You cannot do it alone.
Before Ajaku, there was Kuma Wood.
Yes.
Kuma Wood already at level be as Ajakuba. And we pay up to us only when you be so baby. If you may say back for the moment won't quite be just when himself and one a bit I am. Acrobat to Betty Mark Brown Betty Vivian Jill Betty Bella Samoa Betty Obia Betty, but we need all these people on board to be able to revive it. And remember, young fan where say one person and he the face of your movie now, you know. Again, so we a producer, we a director. Now fan go for the mobile set, so treat them with the content that we deserve. Whatever is due Nipano, farmer. You bet mark of 4 bit number set, so not Nipana be here with Makama. Now see we did to the virus kind of bad ben. The SSC at the mount, young farm watching a friend I want you then. Oh, Chewa Quatana, America, so Chewa interview and then some more can edify a movie industry. You understand that? And you're not near maybe hard you, Kuma. The brand are not Chewa. But you will try the baby and not produce a big thing that they are doing you a favor. They say at the mount, the young farmer, watching our friend, so we need to change our ways, your attitude as people. Now you get everybody back on track. Politics and so you need free change. You actors and actresses will be bring now politics now. I'm all more. When you say
party politics,
party politics.
When you say Kwaku virus, no, the neighbor on board or Babua, but Kwaku virus the NDC.
I won't even cut you off. There's an American director. He said he has become dormant in the Ghanaian movie space because he's part of the Directors Guild in America and part of the Directors Guild in Ghana, and we're all in a WhatsApp group. In America, they talk about topical issues. Oba Ghana nkwa no be atam or snow picture. If you really care about the Ghanaian movie industry, you are supposed to support this. Then another person also go and tam chinye and come and put it there. If you really care about the Ghanaian movie industry, you are supposed to support this. Then it will bring arguments. And he himself asks that, what are we doing here? Are we doing politics or we are talking about the movie industry? Because as we speak, the industry is going down. Then they'll shut him up.
Also now I mean really kakra message kakra ne yanko omo amohwe nyina no fact and na amopoku that say please share and Gordon Yeboa is watching Habib Mohammed and so say please share Asante Daniel on so share Nana Kwaku Aboaje mensa share Opoku Asare bidi akon Asante Daniel obiem na Kwaku okay mama share. Yes, Silver Sports are next. As also air share. Louis Vuitton is also air share. Silver Sports, I say, really learning a lot from you guys. Yeah, that's the Passover. Sports Paradise also wow, good show. You know, bisa question is when was it what is the time for Maestro's political show? Inti you know ye be kwa ye be announce what show. Right. Inti yadamase pass Stanley and J Mauli Albert. Yeah. Thank you so much for sticking around. So I am more the room my why na you didn't come up. In fact, sure is you didn't come up until more share na more the room my I remember watching now so say say she anti anama catch am for my Kwaku. But the woman yanko.
At the end of the day boy ya say yama obia respect for the talent they crown. When you respect people for who they are, you are always going to get them. Me, regardless how small you are going to give me for my service, America. When you give me respect, I know quite alone no, which my mouth the amount if I'm to work for you. But the system no any crew and here many a times you try to be a big and Sani am respect. Na me be a big winner am respect. The SM new you be no frame at that time and I'm no be. So you should respect or more ban. Now all inclusive government. Yemo bia mbram na yem hwani ntumi mpida de nzuo. And I mean I'm ready and I mean I'm say and I mean I'm say. You don't want to move him say twasi bia kosi a untimi.
Hey, Alaji Guza. Also, opposition, but also meeting about 4, meeting about 5. Because they're moving a move room.
You don't know to me. So a movie that you need a gate man. Somebody should be playing that role, and that role is as important as what they are now. Yeah. By at the end of the year, I said the piano, and I yes, at the end of the year, say people will come together and they are going to tap into our shine. Who are something they become one. More relevant near daddy. You know, can you as soon as you see them in any movie, the internet or no bad or bad tapping to me relevant.
And so,
any queen, we need to forget about Sanomani now if you want to move forward. Yes, I remember
the in fact, and your man does.
Coffee, Mr. Mew. I dare
Because your final words. I'm trying to tell my uncle. What so I can say? That's it.
When cash in a damn person, I can be a person if free. No,
if amount time for no Becca. Why?
Time for after today, we won't talk about this in today.
Are you the host?
But I said we'll end it today.
It is your decision.
It's not my decision, but yeah, let's close.
We are very fine. Say you call Hollywood Yina is seeing from Hona. We know how many actors and actresses say, oh, plenty. They even go to the extent they say other countries grand crop was our what I say. And then you can't Beast of No Nation Abrahamata good now he's in America. And the lead
Idris
Elba or no he's half Ghanaian and half I think Sierra Leonean or so. And see, only Africans in the brain so plus America for India for they say the industry is big, but Ubia and share they are all in there. I didn't say they could be. I mean, yeah, they say corporate Ghana, yes, any the government of Ghana. Only Pompisika into the movie industry. Now, emphasis be brave. Only Nigeria, it will be about 8 million naira for a movie for one movie. Even though convertible Ghana is somewhere around 65,000 Ghana cedis. One movie. Ghana has a sure say we paid that much. And until now, Ebenezer or catching so much movie or catch so much. But when you are giving a Ebenezer a quite an amount, so much movie, he will come.
So money Sikana Uchikana or Benya or Hono. Oh, now one at the end as well.
He will come. Sika. In fact, you want some come back at time, no so awesome. I don't know, maybe a China. We might continue or what do you ever but the show is the breakdown show. It happened every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8 o'clock. Now at Nasi in the show. I Mumi Asia. Now I'm discussing Ghana, the industry, the entertainment industry, the music industry, movie, the BR, now MY. I'm a boy. Sorry, live worship. So I think say my show no so so. But your time being 11:30 now show no. I shall say yeah make a date. Sports Paradise now will be sir 11:30 now was your maestro. It must see pa Kwaku That's it. Let me shout. Was that with him?
Oh, me there several tones after me ko adia.
Because Sibo.
You come again. Appearance fee no.
The special one. And then I late but me do boni acho.
So yeah na yes and then come.
Una fia sa.
Class, my lady. But and if I tell me what I'll give you time the next time. No, I espresso. Why? You'll be very fine. All right. So thank you so much. The name is Khobby J. We'll be back again tomorrow. Stay tuned.